I had this one come in a couple days ago. Had a little parking lot scan to take a quick look at, and wouldn't go in a closed loop, so I couldn't monitor the fuel trims or anything like that. So it's back. 0320. Let me see. 0302. Alright. Run a quick search on the Snap one to pull up the file. It's like now we got a Honda and another Chevrolet Cruze, all of them in the same. This should be that one. Fuel system lane misfires. Yep, that's the one. So we're gonna activate it, check codes real quick. But when I pulled it in, I took a quick look under the hood, something I can get to do that day. And lo and behold, we all know about that one. So more than likely, could be the cause, or could be a symptom of what was going on. I suspect it's probably the cause. Thought I'd be able to break out Cody's new sensors and give them a go. But seeing that, probably not. More likely, that's our issue. Sounded rough, so I thought we had a winner. Same codes are present. But you gotta see the Zeus in action. Everybody hates it so much. Seems pretty fast to me. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff in the mileage and the tag on this piece of junk. 214,396. Always stored in my files. Good license plate. Don't be looking at those numbers. I might post this online. You can always come back and edit it. Let's do a full system scan. I don't know, boys, but so, oops, bad word. At least mine is. I've seen others drag, but mine's pretty fast. Almost done. Done. Saving file. Same codes, misfire. Transmission, same codes too. Steering wheel position sensor fault, which they never want to fix. Alright, we're going to go in the engine. And we're going to take a quick look at freeze frame. My favorite. Gotta look freeze frame. Usually tells you a lot. But when I was looking at this thing when it was in the parking lot, it wouldn't go closed loop. But first thing I'm gonna do is see if this thing's in closed loop when it set this code. Loop status. If it has it in my freeze frame. Showing short term 0. I guess it doesn't. Being short term showing 0. 3,184 miles. Fail counter 2. Engine RPM 594. Where's the MAF? 4.4. Map 10.9. Showing a slightly high on O2 downstream. You think the long term will be, nope, showing positive. Huh? That's strange. But I do not see my loop. I'm pretty sure that loop status closed. We're in closed loop on this one. And when I run it before, it would not go in closed loop. And of course, the first thing we're going to do is stick the hose back on before we start this junk. If we can get it back on without pulling the intake. It's a nasty, dirty, messy thing. Of course, when I stick my finger in there without gloves, might have to though, because it is so slippery. So we're going to try to get the hose on real quick, if we can. I believe we got her. Almost. It's going. I ain't liking it, but it's going. Yeah, it's on there. So we're on. Not quite as good as I'd like, but it is on. Let's see if I can get it pushed down a little further with the screwdriver. Since I can't get my fingers under it. There we go. Yeah. Now let's see how this piece of junk acts. We'll go to data. First thing I want to see is the clunker going in the closed loop. It's on DTS, data. We'll hold off on opening because the crank's going to kick us off. Leave on these models. So we're going to start. Obviously it sounds much better already. So I suspect this was a customer problem. We'll go back and look at misfires. Make sure we don't have one. Here we go. Oh, we're still running, bro. That's a good sign. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't our problem. Maybe that was just a symptom. Pop the hose off. I know we ain't gonna go in the closed loop. Maybe. Let's check misfires. If we can get there fast enough. Maybe we can catch a counter on the cylinder. This is history. Like cylinder 5 is not a happy camper. 1, 2, 4, 5. I got 34,000 on 5. So this is the one I believe we're gonna break out the scope and take a quick look. 4, 900, 900. So we clearly got more problems on this one. I'm gonna see if I can get a peek at that hose and make sure it hasn't come off on its other connection. Don't think I can see that without taking the intake off. I know the same way it's running, it's not going to go in the closed loop. Highly doubtful. We don't see closed loop in misfire. So we're gonna go into engine data just to look at closed loop. I'm sure it's in open and stuck there. Open, yes. And I expect if I let it run, it's still never going to enter closed because it's just running too rough. So we got some looking to do here. We're definitely rich upstream. And don't think we're going to get a fuel trim because we're stuck in open loop. Long term 0. Expect the same on short term. Yeah. And our coal, where's our loop at? Expect it's going to be stuck open. I just see it's right there open. I expect it's going to stay there, just like it did in the parking lot. Would not get out of closed loop. So let's just see. This snap one gives me a ability of force head closed loop. Evap, cooling fan, speed, generator, trouble. No, I don't see it. Only a fuel term reset. Well, I guess we can go here real quick. That's gonna help. It's running and he's doing the fuel term reset now. That doesn't work. I do not see a loop control. May be available on Tech 2, I don't know. I've seen it on Snapple before on certain models, but I'm clearly not seeing it here. Injector balance, evap, calibration, output controls, and output controls is not listing a fuel loop to change and put it in. So I'm going back to misfire just to see how bad number 5 is still missing. I know I can't get closed loop, so we're going to want to look at the coil. Number 5 is still counting steady. All of them are counting, but it seems like number 5 is a little worse and it has much more in the history. So I'm going to look at coils. I'm going to set up scope, look at coils. I'm not going to record all this, bud. I got to go find out where it's at. I think I couldn't do a, what you call it, a open throttle. Let me try again. Yeah, I got killed injectors. They're doing open throttle to find out. I think it's the first thing we better do. Maybe an open throttle or RC test real quick. Make sure this thing don't have a cylinder down. Cylinder 5 is counting. If cylinder 5 is down, it's clearly an issue. Alright. We're going to run the short track. Not short track, my repair information. He's going to short track looking for the fix, the silver bullet. No! And this is the 4.2 junk, full drive. Okay. Let's see, quick wiring diagram. Engine performance. Okay, 4.2. Let's see if I can kill the injectors with a fuse. Let's see, fuel injectors. Where are they at? Throttle body. I don't want to do a relative compression. Simple test. Want to get it out of the way. I gotta use certain software that's not out yet, so may not be able to fill that for you boys. Sorry. It's terrible until it gets released. Here's my coils. Here's my within that best transmission. All about my injectors. I know we got injectors in there somewhere, guys. Where are they at? I must have passed them. Blind as a bat. It's that old thing. Get in a hurry. Run right by it. I could have swore I saw fuel injector control coming out the ECM going the other way. Where was it? Should be the last one, huh? One more. Should be it. Yeah. Let's go back and trace them. On the ECM, I know I seen them coming out of the ECM down here in one of these shots. But there we go. There we go. 15 amp, probably driving the coils too, so I won't be able to get a damn sync. That's what I'm expecting. That's 11. Probably no decent detail on where it's located. Not on Mitchell. Go ahead and cuss it, guys. I do too. Alright. Let's check control, ignition. Let's check that one. And I expect it's going to pop right where the injectors are too. That's what I'm suspecting. Dink. It's going to be right where the injectors are. We know it is. We already know this answer. Same exact fuse, of course. Well, fuse 15. So we can look at them all there, but I cannot kill the injector. See if we can kill the fuel. Since we can't kill the injector. Because if we're going to do an RC test, we don't want to kill the injector. On fuel pump. Surely it's on different fuse, isn't it? Better be. Works. I got a relay. I got 20 amp fuse. Fuse 10. Oh, we'll kill that. We'll kill the fuel pump. Fuse 10 fuel pump. And we can have a nice relative compression test. Sync to number 1. And see what the mechanical is on this motor. Make sure it's healthy before I go too much further. I got a cylinder to basically condemn or look into. We'll look into the way this thing's running. I'm sure we got some washout going on. Questionable. It's saying it's lean, but I swear I smell fuel. I don't have a 5.1 gas analyzer to verify this. If anybody's giving one away, hey, feel free. Where you at, 10? Remember, like, I can't see. The old man's blind. 1, 4, there's 10. Right there. There we go. We'll kill the fuel. Verify after a few stalls, which in this case, probably pretty quick. Because this puppy runs rough. Alright. Should be a fuel pump. Might get a couple starts in. We got coffee and sausage and biscuits, the cheap ones. We're staying alive, baby. During COVID. Oop. Oh, you got me. Don't tell me it drives the starter too. Let's do the relay, I guess. I can't see how it drives the starter. You got to be kidding me, man. Pull that one. 41 fuel pump. So, damn it. Or something else. That's all, you piece of junk. One more time. Clearly sounds like we got a sonar issue, boys. Yes, it does. Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good at all. This number 5, I think we're about done with this one. Unfortunately, we get to use Cody's sensors, baby. We'll break them out here shortly too. I'm gonna do a quick relative compression, which I really can't record. It hasn't been released, so we're gonna leave it off. Not gonna record it. I am gonna show you a snapshot until I get an okay. Gotta stay friends with the people that take care of you. Well, let's just say when it gets released, you guys are gonna really like it. Alright, we're gonna pause. Alright, we'll just have to film some of it, but we probably won't broadcast. We're setting up the RC test now on the E-Scope Elite. I'm not gonna show it, Jeff, not unless you guys say I can. We'll leave it off. Mean old Doug, as Jason Chavez would say. But I'm nice people to take care of me. Alright, we're in a good position. Fuel is disabled. Hopefully this thing don't have a hiccup and stop the test. We just got that little chuckle in there. Right now I'm suspecting it's a bad cylinder, but maybe an attempt to start. We got a bad cylinder, boys. Here, I'll make a little video of what I'm trying to do for the customer to see. And I'll pull up some of these captures on the big screen for you. Over here, yeah, we can't share this, so we won't do that one. It's not been released yet, so we're not supposed to share it. So I'll have to edit that. Let me flip that over. There we go. Got you covered. Alright, on here, on our compression test, we can see we actually had leakage bad, number 5. Number 5 is real bad. Number 5. But also, I believe it was 6 and 2 were contributors too. Number 6, and number 2. The 5 is the worst. It's losing probably 70% of its compression. Out the intake valve, all our issues are at the intake valve. So this engine is needing major repair. Well, we'll pull up a couple captures now on ATS. Let you guys see, make sure you get a good view of the screen. Alright. Close out the piston chart. And we'll pull up the scope and open a couple of our files that we saved. Show you a little work in order. Alright, measure deep chord, load deep chord. We'll pull up some of the captures on this 2007 Trail Blazer. None of them's been downloaded yet. I put them on my OneDrive so I can actually manipulate them from a whole bunch of places. I'll give you this one with Cody's with an RC test. This is Cody's sensor with an RC test. And we'll go ahead and do a little smooth the data, get it look a little better. And we'll panhand it up here where we can see it. Let you guys see us in action, zooming and getting our capture. I guess first thing we'll do, we'll just go ahead and plot cylinders. And take the offset off. What? Where'd you go? Damn it. Let me zero this out. And then we'll come back to it. We'll load it again. Somewhere I booted it off. There we go. Alright. It's probably going to offset them. I don't know why it does that to me, but on this one here, it does it for some reason. It's a demo on my desktop. It's been there for 2 or 3 years though. May need to be reinstalled. Alright, I'm going to zoom in on basically one event. I'm going to smooth it. Get it look a little better. And then we're going to get our cursors. And there's our sync on cylinder 1. I turned down the voltage on it just to keep it out of the way. I can clearly see it. No big deal. We'll mark the cylinders. You can see it's offset just a little bit. Let me try to change it. See if it lets me do it. We'll just type in 0. See if it puts it back where it belongs. There we go. Fixed that and didn't lose anything. As you can see, we see our exhaust vent here. We see our intake vent. Doesn't look like much, does it? It's like, oh, I don't see it that well. And you just go ahead and zoom in on it. And bam, there it is. You're seeing everything. There is no problems in the exhaust valve. I got intake issue, bad, number 5, and 6 and 2. Those are my culprits. Let's go ahead and do panhand, move it up. Oops. God damn it. There we go, stayed there. Good. Let's do panhand. We're going to move it up just a little bit to get our piston chart in here. And we'll pull in the piston chart real quick. We'll turn it on. Move it over here. Mario likes to want this way, which he's right. Save you time. As you can see, my compression on, what is it, cylinder 6 and cylinder 2 is looking at my intake valve too. And of course, cylinder 5 is just like, bleh, putting it all out. Now we'll zoom in on that a little better. Just going to fill my window. Go to cursor. And then we'll do zoom. Mark zoom set so we don't lose this position. And we'll go in here even closer. And now we'll go ahead and get the cursor in hand and move this back over. And stretch it out again. As you can see, the absolute sensor is rear exhaust intake. Record, let me see. There it is. This is the absolutes, I do believe. So let's go ahead and smooth. Clear up the junk. This is the absolute with the Venturi, I believe it is. So it's a lot more reactive. Go ahead and go to zoom window. We'll get on one. And you see I got pretty much the same thing going on. You know, I had these, I haven't quite figured out exactly how to exaggerate the pulse sensors yet. I'm working on it. This tool is made for these sensors, and I need to get a preset for CHEVY sensors. I've figured out some of it and got it to where I can get a good capture, but they will show much better. After I kept messing with them, they'll show much better. This is exhaust on the bottom with the Venturi. I didn't use the Venturi on CHEVY's yet. I'm expecting to see a much more reaction on that one too. And this is the intake. And as you can see, we'll go ahead and zoom in on one event. Oops. Damn it, zoom back. Damn it. Zoom out full. I'm gonna go here in the middle. Zoom window. We want to zoom in on one event. Hand. This is one actual event. We'll get cursors and plot a cylinder chart. First we'll move it up some. That's one event. I'll zoom in on it. So you can get a capture of one event. It's one event. Arc cylinders, there you go. And that's without the RC. I can bring the RC back down and get it into play, but not much sense in it. Then you see, same problem. Cylinder 6. Cylinder 5, the biggest culprit. On the end of this compressor stroke, pushing it all back in the intake. Cylinder 6, putting it back in the intake. Cylinder 2, putting it back in the intake. But our actual exhaust vent, there's no leakage going on. It doesn't look like it's any problem. We get a deeper pull on number 5.